Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who. This is season 23 and this is part 1 of Terror of the Vervoids. So in the last episode, we lost Perry. Not only did we lose Perry, her body was used basically for the personality, the life force of somebody else to take over, and she literally became just a walking slave really. And it was heartbreaking to see that the Time Lords inadvertently basically had a hand in it, and they removed the Doctor from that point in time when I personally think he probably would have got to her. And because they've done that, it's now resulted in Perry's death, and Brian had to kill Perry. We didn't see it, but just the Doctor's reaction was just like, you knew immediately, like that was it. I've no idea what that's going to mean for the rest of this season, because now we've not got Perry. Where does the Doctor go from here? Because he's still on trial, he's still on Gallifrey, he's still going through all of these pieces of evidence that this Valeyard has brought to the table, and then God knows what is going to get pinned on him, because I don't trust this Valeyard. There's something about him which just rubs me the wrong way. But I'm interested to see how we go moving forward, because the Doctor's now by himself. And we've never really seen the Doctor by himself before in Classic Who, really. Thinking about it, there's always been somebody there, really. I'm just going to get straight on into this. Let's go.
We are all aware of your feelings of sorrow, Doctor. Has the recess given you sufficient time to overcome the distress of your bereavement?
You don't get over it that fast, man.
I doubt that there will ever be sufficient time for that, my lady.
The cavalier manner in which the Doctor permitted his young companion to be destroyed militates against this charade of concern.
The Doctor is fighting for his life, Valeyard.
Yeah.
However, I do take your point. Doctor, are you ready to present your evidence?
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes, I am grateful to you, madam, for according me the same privilege as the Valeyard and allowing me access to the Matrix. My excursion will be into the future.
The future? Is it going to be the Doctor's defence that he improves?
Precisely.
You're a bunch of incompetents who can't even get my luggage aboard without losing it.
Your luggage, Professor? It's not in your cabin?
Really? Do I have to repeat myself?
I'm sure we can sort it out.
Problems, Janet. Let me help.
And who are you?
Security Officer Rudge. Now,
Oh,
which cabin
hellballs.
did you go to?
You're asking, and you're the security officer. Cabin 6, where else?
May I see your key, please?
Why?
No. The other way round, I think. You are in cabin 9, and that is where you will find your luggage, Professor.
You're in cabin 6, Mr. Grenville?
What's in your suitcase?
Mr. Grenville, Security Officer Rudge, if you have any problems during the...
Hallett, how pleasant. At least one
A lot of
face
people
not
aboard
belonging
here
to a
are
stranger.
a bit elderly,
I'm
aren't
sorry,
they?
I think you must be mistaken. No, surely not. We met 3 years ago on Stella Storer. You came to investigate shortages in the granary.
My name is Grenville, and I've never been to Stella Storer. You're obviously confusing me with someone else.
An investigator.
Brookner, go and check the safety measures for the isolation room.
Oh, man.
Hyperion Flight 113 is now in progress.
I like this. I like this already.
37, 38, 39, 44.
Carrot juice.
Carrot juice?
It'll do you good.
I hate carrots.
Carrots are full of vitamin A.
Mel, have you studied my ears lately?
It's your waistline I'm concerned about.
No. Seriously, though. Is it my imagination, or have they started to grow longer?
Drink up.
Startled me. You haven't got your translator switched on, sir.
Why did we not depart on schedule?
We were delayed for a late arrival. Gentleman from your planet, as a matter of fact.
A Megarian.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, dude, you're about to die. Oh. Someone's just playing about with a sound mixer.
Quickly, Mel, press the red button. Get the message on the screen. Press it, press it.
I thought it was going to fall off then.
You said red.
Did I? Must be the carrot juice making me colourblind.
Mayday call. We have to respond.
I love that noise.
Come on, Doctor. Come on, hurry.
I like how she's just totally been thrown into this.
It was a constant source of amazement to me.
No one sends a mayday call unless it's a matter of life and death.
That was was no ordinary mayday call. It was beamed specifically at the TARDIS.
So it's from someone who
So
knows.
someone who knows, yeah.
In which case, why wasn't it signed?
Panic, desperation. But we won't find out by hanging about in here, will we?
We won't go blundering into a trap either.
You're usually the one who goes charging in regardless.
Oh.
Can't you sense it now?
I love that she's came into this with, and we have no idea what kind of adventures they've been on before
There's
this
evil
point.
in this place. Let's go to Pyroshika, a fascinating
Doctor!
planet with...
Doctor.
So much for your enthusiasm. Let me do the talking.
Was it a trap?
Now listen, my man, I can explain.
Shut up, move. We heard a noise in the cargo hold. Mr. Roger found these two.
Sweet. Captain Tonka Travers.
Commodore.
Oh.
Of all the places in this infinite universe, you have to turn up on my ship.
That means this is a grade 1 security craft.
Yes. And I should like to know how you got here.
Don't bother.
Easily.
I know how.
Yeah.
What I don't know is why.
But didn't you send the mayday call?
Me?
No, we had to respond.
I authorized no mayday signal.
Why are we... What the hell are we transporting? I wouldn't turn your back to an open door. Oh no, the light! Oh, this is going to end badly. Too late. It's too late. How the hell did he meet Mel? I hope we find out.
I can't rid myself of the feeling I'm being used. Whoever sent that message knew me.
Yes.
Made-to-measure candidate.
There is?
The Commodore. He's met you before.
You'd have said.
Would he?
She's got a point there.
Intriguing possibility, but that's all.
Why don't you ask for a passenger list?
Don't hustle me, Mel.
Who's hustling? All I'm saying is that you might recognise a name.
Yes.
Simple, isn't it?
Meanwhile...
Meanwhile, I wander around.
Find out what
Dip
you
my nose
can.
into a few nooks and crannies and see if anyone tries to make contact.
Professor, we have a problem in the hydroponic center.
The hydroponic centre? What's happened?
It's been broken into.
Oh.
Get Bruckner down there. He's in the isolation room.
Yes? Yes, I heard, but who's speaking?
Huh? Don't just go running in.
The doctor wants a passenger list.
Why not? Indeed, the idea makes good sense.
Well, if I could just...
Oh,
spot it
it's
for a minute,
definitely this guy. He's involved.
You'd bid us farewell. Well, I should have thought of that myself, Doctor.
All complete strangers, I'm afraid. Pity. Thank you.
He wants you to meet him in cabin 6.
Did you see him? Get a name.
No, just a message. Let's go.
Cabin
Before you
6,
go
hey?
messing off, Mel, do you know what a Judas goat is?
Yes, it's a decoy goat that's tied to the stake to lure the tiger out into the open.
Getting badly mauled in the process.
Oh, and he's got like a
I
little
think I
leopard
shall
pin on.
Refuse the role.
The Demeter seeds. They're gone.
Oh.
Hello? Anyone at home?
What happened in here?
You're not supposed to be in here.
And what about you? Going for a stroll? Looks like someone's been in a fight for their life.
Yes. Question is...
Why?
Did they succeed?
Would you come down, sir?
Where?
Waste disposal unit. There's been an
Murder?
accident.
Whoever's been dumped in there has been pulverized into fragments and sent floating in space, and in my book, that's murder. And I suggest you begin earning your salary and find out who that belonged to.
I may be able to help you there, Commodore.
Whoever was in number
Somehow that
6.
doesn't surprise me.
If you'd rather I left it to Mr. Rudd.
The passenger in cabin 6 sent for the doctor. When we got there, he was gone.
Doesn't follow that he wound up in the pulverizer.
The room
Missing
was
shoe.
a wreck.
And there was a single shoe, exactly the same pattern as that.
Is the isolation room safe?
Yes. The emergency was in the waste disposal unit.
Then we can relax. Nothing to do with us.
What are you transporting on
Your
her?
assessment, is it, Professor? The danger's past?
My dear Melanie, if you wish to pursue this completely arbitrary course, pray
Whoever was
hurry
pulverised
along
was
to
the decoy.
Hydroponic Centre and leave me to my static and solitary peregrinations. I don't remember that.
How could you remember? These
It's
events
his
are in your
future.
future.
But I reviewed that section earlier when I was preparing my defence. There have been changes. Melanie, her information was important. I wouldn't have just ignored it, completely uncharacteristic in the words.
What isn't completely uncharacteristic
Oh
is
my
this
God.
resort to excuses and subterfuge.
Somebody
To gloss
is
over the
manipulating
death of
the
Perry,
Matrix.
The Doctor conveniently presents us with another companion.
Hardly a convenience, Valliard. These events are in the Doctor's future. He would not have met the young woman yet.
But my assumption of why he has pursued such an arbitrary course in aborting this tale still remains.
Arbitrary course?
Your assumption, Valliard.
That she too is going to her death.
No, the evidence is being distorted.
Preposterous! Absolutely preposterous! The idea the Matrix could lie. No, it is we who are being manipulated.
Why is only low spectrum light allowed in the place?
Good question, Mel.
Photosynthesis. Low spectrum light allows the plants to stay dormant. Now I'll go first.
Ah, bugger.
We don't want
That
you
dude
breaking
totally
your
woke
neck.
something up.
At least not until...
Hell's teeth, girl! That woman has the highest pitched scream I have ever heard from anybody in my life. What a weird story this has turned out to be. The fact that we've got Honor Blackman just turned up just made this more amazing than it already needed to be. We love the Blackman. And then we've got the Doctor who's presenting his own evidence, but his evidence is the future. And we've now got Mel in the TARDIS, but we don't know how the Doctor met Mel. How did this even happen? I hope that gets explored at some point and we don't just go into the next story after this one without any explanation and Mel is just now here. Crazy. But I'm loving this, actually. I like that we've got this vessel and we've got Honor and her little plants, and the plants aren't allowed to have light because it's certain light and photosynthesis wakes them up. But this dude who's ended up getting disintegrated, I guess, if it is him, has inadvertently awoken something, and then we've now got this happening at the end. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how they move this on going forward, so I'm just going to go watch part 2. I will see you guys later. Thank you.